reason why I say it's a beautiful day is because, I mean, when you have somebody so beautiful, delectable, what other adjectives can I use to describe?
Amiable.
Yes. And very humorous too. You know, she has a very good sense of humor, you know. And not just that, they say when beauty and brain combines, hey, it's explosive, I must say, you know. And the good thing is that she's into content making, you know. And should I say lifestyle influencing? Let us welcome Ebere Okaga.
Hello.
She's the Asa. Yes, so if you have a problem, if you're from the southeast and you have a problem with that, challenge her. You know, let's see your own beauty, because what I'm seeing right now, it's truly, she has established herself as the Asa. So she has owned that name. Find a name for yourself, please. You know?
Period.
Good to have you.
Thank you. Good morning.
And you're looking awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome.
You too. I love your suit.
Oh, thank you very much. That's another compliment.
Looking like a banker, looking like a pastor.
She's already creating.
Yeah.
She's already using us to do content. No problem.
No.
But let me start with the word influencer.
Yeah.
Now, there are a lot of influencers in Nigeria, and everybody say, "Oh, I'm an influencer left and right." You know, anybody can just put up a camera, ring light, and
ring light.
So really, would you call yourself a lifestyle influencer?
Influencer, yeah.
You know? Is that the reason why you chose, let me carve a niche for myself and call myself lifestyle instead of just the influencer?
Influencer. You know? Okay, so influencing has like a different of categories and then species, and then so me, I just chose to be a lifestyle influencer, commercial model, and my Igbo culture advocate.
Yeah, I could see that in the content.
So I try to infuse my culture to my content creation. So in general, I am an influencer and a content creator. Yeah.
You're also a model as well.
Also a model.
Which is great, you know.
Thank you.
But how did that start? How content creation? How did it start for you?
Oh, okay. So can I speak Igbo?
Of course.
Igbo.
Hey. Okay. Go ahead.
So when I was growing up, you know, I've always liked to be on camera. I've always liked to, you know, dress nice. I've always had this good physics to, you know, wear beautiful outfits. So I just told myself, I want to be that girl that people would watch and want to wear what she's wearing, want to go where she's going. And then I just saw myself, you know, wearing clothes, and brands would tell me, oh, this is nice, let's pay you for this. And then when I'm talking on camera, oh, this is nice. When I'm directing, this is nice. So I just picked it up, and it just became part of me, and I'm just embodying it. Ofuma.
Of course. That's right. She's enjoying it very comprehensively. Let's put that. You know. But how lucrative is it? Because a lot of people have gone into content making.
Other crazy.
Other crazy. Okay. Why? How?
Chineke.
What's the challenges? How?
So having to be someone who is just coming into the industry, who has known, maybe your mother is not in the industry before now, or your father, or you don't have friends, the cliques, the people to push you through is always going to be very, very difficult, especially now that Instagram is having you know, the algorithm is not favoring anybody, you know, so it's always difficult. So for me, I would say, what was the question again?
That is lucrative.
How lucrative it is. It's lucrative, but it's very, very time demanding. It's financially tasking, because when you want to pitch to brands, you have to maybe do some content by yourself with your money, and then hoping that when you post it, they're going to fall in love with it, and they're going to call you to work with you. And sometimes how many brands are willing to cooperate with you? And sometimes people just want to do collaborations and they're not willing to pay you money. So that's why I always advise people to come up with something unique that every brand would want and want to pay to have you work with.
But you've done free stuff before.
I'm active.
Very active.
Active and buying.
What I'm doing is the infusion of her Igbo language. She has owned it, that Igbo culture. and you will notice that in her content as it is. And that's why I always, you know, since I discovered you on TikTok, I'm always laughing and saying, you know, and
I'm excited that you are, you know.
Yeah. But how has it been? I mean, the reaction, especially from Southeast Asia, because you use...
Oh my God, the love has been so massive. Like, one thing I love about my culture is that they support their own. Once how many won't they will come up for you. Support so it's been so massive, especially my trip down to Enugu last week. The love was massive from the airport. Very I was like, you know, so it was so massive, and then I'm enjoying it. It's encouraging me to do more, and I'm super grateful now, Baliana.
All right, you have heard her. You know, she's from the southeastern part, and of course, you follow her on social media.
Yeah.
Please send your messages, ask questions that she can answer. Don't ask one that can answer. You're not on X. I tried to call you on X.
X. Nah, you know, everybody have their species.
Okay.
And Kemo TikTok and Instagram. X.
Are you scared of the toxicity there?
I heard it's toxic, but I mean, I can't be scared of toxicity. I mean, it's just that I don't know how to, you know. But if I put my mind in it,
I hope you do your mind, because then some will tell you that's a huge marketplace than others. I don't know how true that is. So.
I'm coming.
You're coming.
I'm coming.
You want to go ahead?
Yeah. Okay. So for me, I want to look at the forces of social media, young influencer. I wanted to shed more light on those forces: the content, the context, the connection, and community.
Okay. So you mean that
shed more light on those aspects for our viewers that are watching.
Okay.
Content, context, connection, and community.
Okay. So in content creation, they have the models, they have the influencers, and then they have the digital creator. Now, each of this, now being a model is mostly maybe you're working with people like GTCO Fashion Week, you're a runway model, and then you're working with brands that has to do with outfits. You're just a model, like you're just a structure that brands want to use to promote a certain outfit or design. Now, being an influencer, it's more like lifestyle influencer. I have a lifestyle that I have an audience that fall in love with it and they follow my lead. So if you give me pen, I bring this pen and I tell my audience that this pen is nice. I've used this pen and I want you to use it too. Now my influence is driving that audience to buy that pen. That is what I feel an influencer is. And then you have the digital creator, people who can, you know, they are good in photography, they're good in directing, they're good in taking pictures. They're just like a content creator, TikTokers, those ones fall in the genre of content creators. I'm glad I did that. Did I answer? Okay, but
then you look at because you mentioned community as well.
Okay.
Let me use that as the next question. Okay. Especially when it comes to locations, places where you actually record your content.
Okay.
You know, how difficult is it to get choice locations?
Hey, I swear to God Almighty, I come out in another part, or the very brutal. Lagos in general is not helping content creators.
Lagos, are you sure?
I swear to God,
because that's where most content creators are. So Lagos, I'm surprised.
Now, why it's like that is because if you check, most of them that actually thrive in the industry that you're talking about are maybe like the actors, the actresses,
of the
comedians, where if they want to shoot a video, it's just to get an apartment. Exactly. Once they rent an apartment, they can shoot anything they want to shoot. Now, having to be me, who is a lifestyle influencer, a model, I want to be able to go to locations like restaurant, have a good food, you know, vlog about my day, because I'm also a YouTuber. Vlog about my day, take pictures, change outfit. It's always difficult. Once they see you, probably a camera like this, minimum spend is 150,000 naira. If
I know she was going there.
I heard about that before, but I didn't know that it still happens.
It's it's crazy. If I have my way to have a meeting with the board members of the hospitality this people business in Lagos, I would, and I would really cry out because it's not interesting anymore, and it's limiting the creativity. Oyibo. It's limiting the quest for creativity. Now, my last trip to Tanzania, I saw love. I saw how people were excited to be in your video.
So abroad, they are more
welcoming. They're more accommodating. Even if the restaurants are closed, you see the waiter. Oh, can I on the light for you? Can I take your pictures? Oh, I can try. I can take your pictures for you. This is going to encourage you to want to take. In fact, if it was one outfit you wanted to do, you'll be thinking of another outfit you want to wear. But when you come to the Lagos, nah.
Do you think that it's because those in the hospitality sector, do you believe that they fail to recognize the influence of TikTokers like people like you, content creators like you, and can even buy into your brand?
Yeah.
And it's mutual.
Exactly.
Do you think they don't understand it, or they just feel this is what we see every time on online
and everything? So at the same time, I'm not gonna lie, I won't really blame them 100%, because sometimes some creators are actually taking a lot of advantage for their maybe kindness. You know, sometimes you see a creator going to a restaurant and you know this is a 5-star restaurant, you need to order for food, and then had just a zero bottle.
And you spend hours there, you take pictures.
You know, you take from this angle, you take from that angle. So it's crazy. You can't blame them technically. But I just feel like if you can be a little bit reasonable and come together, just like you said. Oh, if you want to take picture, this is the amount, or this is it. But don't tell me no picture policy. That is where I'm going to have problem with you. For me to come to your restaurant is maybe I saw the picture online from another person.
Exactly.
And then I want
you
to
saw how
come
beautiful the location
and patronize.
is.
And their food is not that nice, oh. It's just their aesthetics. You know, but when we come together, collabo, I like your space, you like my money. Together, we collabo.
I hope you address this in one of your videos and talk about the hospitality and how influencers can all, collaborate with
all these restaurants,
because they also feel it reduces the amount they spend on advertisement,
of course,
and commercials, because you have thousands of followers, people who look at it, and therefore, so for the hospitality sector, this is time for you to grab it, you can actually be selective and know those who we want to.
I mean, if you see a girl coming in, you should already know that, she can, it's not fair.
Well, another thing I want to address, it's about sexual harassment and stuff. As a lady, and a very beautiful one for that matter, doing your content creation and the rest, how have you been able to deal with approach from men? Because I know that definitely you would have a lot. The way you put your hand So, how is that been? How have you been able to handle it?
Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Just like they say, Ichakike must survive, government or no government. So, coming to Nigeria, the mentality of being a model or being a TV person has gone in a very wrong direction. So if you go outside Nigeria, there are people who just want to be bikini models. Them being bikini models doesn't mean like they're selling off their body or they're wearing the bikini for you to patronize them and say, oh, I like your body, I want to have a time with you. It's just, this is what they love doing. But when you come to Nigeria, they see you maybe just mistakenly, maybe an outfit is revealing, they've entered your DM. How much? Ego only.
Wow.
I want.
You're thinking of
it's very, very. It's very. Sometimes it's very disrespectful.
It's totally. It's not even sometimes.
Very disrespectful. And you can't really control the mouth of a man. They just come and then say whatever they want to say. So it's up to you to say, okay, I don't belong in this category. This is what I do, and I'm not interested in what you're offering. But is it a misconception about being a model and then having to be an influencer, coming on Instagram? Maybe you're just wearing an outfit with your clear conscience that this dress just looks beautiful on me. It's not my fault that God created me fine. It's not my fault. So should I hide myself? No. So, I mean, it's just...
I want you to talk about this harassment, what you've just described. Where does that happen often? Is it in Lagos alone or...
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not Lagos no 247. Because it is the land of Sodom and Gomorrah, milk and honey, and the good or bad. Lagos can make you. Lagos can totoro wage like this. So I think most of the harassment, it's not really necessary, not like Lagos, but like online generally. But I would say African.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say African and most especially Nigeria.
You know, did you experience anything in Tanzania or other African countries?
No, they were so friendly.
I think even after that, it has to do with mentality.
Exactly.
Because sometimes when I travel, I get this. You see, I feel that we have to do more.
Of course.
For the white people, they are free thinkers. They have this idea that, okay, it's a free world. It's your choice. Do what you got to do. All right. But yeah, we have certain cultural beliefs, societal beliefs.
The mentality.
Like you rightly said, you choose a particular dress, it look good on you, and you put it on, and so many things you're trying to sell a certain market.
So I
think it's not left for you to draw the boundaries.
To draw the boundaries, exactly.
Reconstruct the narrative and say, no, I am doing this. This
I
is
am
what
doing that.
I thought I saw somewhere where you said you lost your account, your TikTok
Hey,
account.
Chineke na mina mebere. I lost my Instagram account.
Your Instagram account.
Hey, Jesus, I suffered for that account. And then Mark just threw my account by the year.
For what reason? Why did that happen?
They are seeing the glory. It's that is coming out.
No, normally they would specify the way.
I just feel like it was a glitch.
How huge was that loss? I mean, in terms of...
Oh no, it happened. Mark, please, they need to really do better because the rate of the account going down is also affecting us that have our followings. You can just wake up with 1,000 followers and then you sleep and wake up, 200 is gone.
Yeah.
Because the account has been disabled or apparently has been hacked or deactivated. Yeah, so it's crazy on that aspect. So it was unfortunate that I was part of the victim of losing account. I cried. I came online and I cried because that's like my major source of income. But this new account, I opened it around May, and then so far so good. I have over 3 million inside.
The former account, how many?
I'm not even gonna lie. I think God just wanted this to be a new me because that account, it was growing with the following, but the insight at some point, I just felt like it was stagnant at some point. But this is really going so well. My insight is crazy for a new account. Which
is wonderful, I must say. You know, well, content creation in Nigeria right now has provided an opportunity to lots of young people who are creative, people like you, and very talented in making it a source of livelihood, you know. But next year, you guys will be paying tax. Right?
Yeah.
See, if the government is working and everything is working, we'll pay tax.
We'll pay tax, okay.
Of course, we'll pay tax. I know where. What tax? Give to someone.
That's a very talking. She's ready as long as, of course, the government is working.
The government is working.
You know. But let's talk about relationship. Yes, yeah. I mean, anyone seeing you, okay, who is that Zaddy behind? Zaddy doesn't mean an older person, you know, you can call your... You know,
Zaddy Jesus. Zaddy Jesus. Oh my God.
Hallelujah.
Praise the Lord.
How you doing, crusade?
You are blessed.
You are also blessed.
You are blessed. Power.
So what happened?
Receive it.
Who is the man behind?
Jesus Christ is the man.
How many of you want to marry Jesus Christ? You tell all the ladies are claiming that Jesus Christ.
I'm part of them all. Every other claiming it is a counterfeit.
Are you serious?
My own is the original one.
Including Sister Mary somewhere.
Even Mary herself knows that her husband is
Okay, what's the reason behind your singleness?
Hi, Jesus Christ. Single. Okay. Hey, this question.
Did you just decide that, okay, you know?
Lagos the brutal, and it's really crazy these days to meet people that resonate with your personality and intention. Everybody in Lagos Ewatara. Snake link. Snake link. Snake link is I like you, but I don't think I am ready now to go further. So let's be collaborating.
Oh, let's just be collaborating.
Let's just be collaborating. When you need me, I come. When I need you, you come. Now who on it? You know? So me now, as a very, very good servant of Jesus Christ, the Lord, I am not a partaker of that.
Okay.
So I won't really say I'm not doing anything. I'm just talking to a few people. I made it
talking
best.
stage?
No, I don't believe in talking stage.
Okay.
That is BS. I don't believe in talking stage.
Okay.
I just try to get to know people and then meet the right.
So there are potentials.
Potentials. Of course, there are potentials now. Have you not seen me?
No, I mean potential.
But yes.
For those
Yes.
So if I have to ask, what is your ideal man?
Hi. My ideal man. Okay. For me, the role of a man is to first of all be a provider, a protector, and love me. Even the Bible says, I am to respect and you are to love me. So a lover has something he is bringing because you're doing this out of love. When God created the world, he loved the word and he loved that this thing he created is nice, and then he created Adam. So when you are in love with something, you would want to, so me as the receiver, I am to respect and honor that you are bringing something, and I'm appreciating that, which is the respect. So for me, I'm just going to say I just want a man who understands a man role.
Okay, which is wonderful.
Just be a man, not a man.
I was expecting that you would talk about the physical aspect. Oh, I want a tall man.
So let me just say, I'm an Igbo, I'm an Igbo girl, and from where I come from, we don't really do all of those fantasy.
Okay.
As long as a man, he is equal to the task. Obo Odogu.
Odogu.
Igbo Odogu in all angle, but sometimes I think I want someone who is almost the same height with me or taller than me. As long as you're fair, dark, I don't care, slim.
But in terms of those virtues that you mentioned,
just be a man. There's a lot of principles that guide you being a man.
Wow.
Just a man. I can't go beyond that. A man will understand what I'm saying.
Let me quickly ask, ladies that feel entitled, what's your take on that?
Why are you bringing me on this?
I mean, yeah, because I've met people, not even models now, people that have this idea that in being a man, take the responsibility to the end.
Yeah.
Where I'm doing nothing. I've even seen some videos, influencers post on Facebook and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
When you ask a lady randomly, what are you bringing to the table? I say, I'm bringing only my body. The man should take 100%. And so there's this cliche of being entitled that is being advocated. What's your take on that? Are you in support or you feel it's not right?
Chideke, first of all, is going to protect me from this question. It just put me on a very hot spot, but I'm going to break it down for you.
Okay.
When you go out, you are going to go and hustle.
Yeah.
When you hustle, you come back. You need a shoulder to lean on.
True.
You need a food to eat. You need someone to run you the shower. You need someone to tell you that, baby, you are doing the best.
Wow.
Baby, we can do this. We can do that. God is going to help us. That role of a woman, a feminine woman, is what I bring to the table. I'm not just going to sit and cross my leg and say, oh yeah, no. People like Obi Kubana, I'm not sure their wife just sat down there and then just, I'm sure if you ask Obi well, very, very well, I'm sure there must be some ideas that the wife has brought to the table, pitched. I'm sure there must some ideas that the wife has, brought and have made a very good decision and is bringing something good. I'm a woman of virtue. I bring value. Wow. So when you bring value to the table, a man wouldn't even ask you, what are you bringing to the table?
Which is wonderful.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. Thanks for you even mentioned about the whole thing, because I was about to ask, are you a feminist?
Yeah,
exactly. Right now, the feminist coven might come to your page and say, what are you talking about?
Just be realistic. If we can turn on the camera and tell ourselves the truth, this is the truth.
But of course, What should we be looking forward to? And again, are you going into the movie industry?
Oh, so a lot of people don't know that I'm an actor. I really, really, really love acting. Acting, I think acting is more of me. Acting is more than a passion. It's something that I can wake up and I can execute. That is how much I love acting. But it's so sad that
the movie industry. I understand what you're saying,
the dynamics between it.
Okay, we understand.
You understand?
Yeah. But when you are creating your content, do you script them?
Funny, no, I've never ever scripted my content in my lab. I just go with the flow. That's why sometimes when I post today, it takes like 3 days again for me to post. Because I've tried so many times. Even this whole buying of tripod and lights, it was just 2-3 days ago that I purchased it. I'm not really, I just feel like when I'm in the mood, when it's flowing, I just make sure that I look good. Nice. I just put on my camera and I just say what I have to say. Anytime I try scripting, or now I walk, or I just feel like I But
are you looking forward to working with other influencers doing, because I see a lot of collaboration.
In the type of thing that I do in my niche, which is Igbo advocating and also being lifestyle influencer and a content creator, there's a few people, there's few amounts of people that is in my niche, so those people, of course, I'm definitely and ever willing to collaborate with them. And then when you come to the the broad status of an influencers, which is the Lagos influencers and then the TikTokers, of course I'm open to collaborate with them. Sometimes they can be a little bit uptight, that's why sometimes I don't stress myself.
Well, it will be wonderful. We're looking forward to more content from her. How do they follow you?
Oh yes. Recently, I just like I said, my account was deactivated. Oh, you bought It was recently deactivated. So me and J Mepe Instagram also. So my handle on that particular one is Ebere Okaga. That is the name for my Snapchat, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram.
Yes, follow her, and she will brighten your day. Definitely, you can't visit that page without laughing, because you definitely see some of those content very creatively. For want of word, manufactured. That means
orchestrated.
And you definitely don't regret it. Thanks for being here with us this morning.
Thank you.
And of course, also I know you mentioned that when you want to marry, Flavor Nabania will be your
yes. I love Flavor a lot.
So this is also reminding Flavor, when it's time for her to walk down the you have to be there.
He will be the one to say he has to be there.
Okay, nice.
Definitely, very soon.
Yes, so of course it's been a wonderful time talking with Ebere Okaga, the content creator and of course lifestyle influencer, someone who has established herself in that sector.